time I came back to the Oscars, I caught every major award in real time. So if you missed the Oscars last night, here's exactly what happened.
For performance by an actor in a supporting role. And the Oscar goes to Brad Pitt.
For performance by an actress in a supporting role. Laura Dern, Marriage Story.
And the Oscar goes to Toy Story 4.
And the Oscar goes to Sir Elton John and Verity Taupin for I'm Gonna Love Me Again from Rocketman.
For performance by an actor in a leading role, Joaquin Phoenix, Joker.
For performance by an actress in a leading role, Renee Zellweger.
For achievement in directing,
Bong Joon-ho.
The film that made the greatest impact this year, Parasite.
So then my son Kemp, he was in the other room playing video games, right? He comes walking in his underwear and he goes, "Did you see Eminem perform?" I'm like, "What?" So I go back and I'm rewinding. Oh, God, there's Eminem.
You missed that?
No, I went back and watched it.
Oh, okay.
I watched it and I was like, that's fantastic.
What?
And I don't know why. I was like, I don't know. My wife goes, he looks so different. I'm like, yeah, I'm not sure why he's performing right now.
I
but
didn't
I'm
get
grateful.
it.
I didn't either.
I was like,
loved
what's
it.
happening here? Is it 2002?
It woke me up. I was falling asleep during the Oscars, and then I hear Eminem. I'm like, oh, what's happening? So I never saw why they brought him out. Why did they bring him out?
I don't know. I watched the intro, and unless I missed something in the intro, like the intro was, I believe, them talking about the impact of music and movies, and you associate different songs with different movies, and then they bring up a movie from 2002, and they play, like, I was kind of expecting Eminem to go into, like, some sort of medley, but no, he just played the
It was awesome.
It was great.
It was awesome, man. He nailed it. It was great is when they cut to all the actors in the crowd and they know all the words.
Right.
That was awesome, man. I enjoyed that
It
part.
was very random, though.
Well, it was because he won like Best Original Song. He was like with the first one in 2003. I saw that all over social media.
Oh, that was the very first time they did for a Best Original Song for the Oscars?
Lose Yourself. Mm-hmm.
Oh, still, it was incredible. Which is funny because I was quoting lines from that song on Friday.
Yes, you were. You were so on top of things.
I am.
You didn't even know it.
That's also a song that I play. I mean, it's still relevant today. I mean, it's a great song to play before, like, my son goes out and plays any kind of sport or before you go do something. The words are so powerful. I mean, vomiting your mom's spaghetti. No, I'm just kidding.
They do also say it's a really good workout song.
Yeah, it's great. It's one of my favorite songs. It's a very powerful song. But other than that, the Oscars, I need to go see this. I'm not going to go see Parasite. Who are we kidding?
No.
But, you know, that
I'd
one.
never heard of that movie before.
I just
felt
heard
so
about
out
it.
of it.
I heard about it during the Golden Globes. The Golden Globes was winning a bunch of stuff, and I was like, meh.
Heard of it, but I never got the urge to see it.
There's a lot out now on iTunes, a lot of the Oscar nominations, so I kind of made it my thing yesterday. I was going to watch some Oscar movies. So the first one that came up, it said, an incredible satire like you've never seen. And it's the director, I think, of Thor Ragnarok or something like that, called Jojo Rabbit, and he won for Best Screenplay. I watch it, the very beginning, hilarious, and then it takes like a Schindler's List twist in the middle, and it is so sad that it messed me up the entire day. I think it's probably an incredible film, but it's so jacked with my emotions because I did not see it going that way at all.
What else did you watch?
I watched part of the Ford versus Ferrari thing, which is out. And then
How's that?
It's really good. It's really good. But you got to be a little bit of a car freak to really get it. But Christian Bale's in it, and he's awesome. And then I watched just a little bit of that 12 Knives, but the Oscar started, so I stopped. So I got all three to watch, but I only really got into Jojo Rabbit.
Pass.
You'll like it, but you got to be in a mood for cinema. That's not like watching the other guys with Will Ferrell. That's an actual film that you got to dig your guts into.
I love, like, all the comedic intros. Like, you had Will Ferrell, and then you had, like, Kristen Wiig, and they're doing their little singing thing, and then it cuts to Billie Eilish in the audience, and she's like, what is happening? Like, when they're doing that, it's like, it's in pink, but when they were singing, Billie's face is like, WTF, what is going on here?
Vogue, Greta Garbo and Monroe, Dietrich and Lady in Red. Cheek to cheek, cheek to cheek, and a thong, 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 thong.
If Billie Eilish was like, what? That just might be her face.
No, it was like,
Right?
it was like,
She was reacting.
Yeah, because that was her face all night.
Like,
During Eminem's performance, she had the same face. Like even during her performance, it
Maybe she's just like, am I really here? Like, I'm at the Oscars right now?
You know, it's funny because I
Gotta be
told my
cool for
wife
her.
during that, she did yesterday, and they did the whole thing of all the people that died. And I told my wife, I go, look at this. She's 18 years old. She just swept the Grammy. She's performing at the Oscars. She's doing the James Bond thing. This girl is like literally the biggest thing in the world. And my wife goes, look at her nails. She got those long black nails, right? I mean, unbelievable. Well, let me tell you what I was doing during the Oscars. So the Oscars were on, and I became obsessed with a new show on Netflix. It's called Lock and Key.
Oh, I got a lot of messages to watch it. And
That's
I watched
why.
the trailer for it, and it looks very almost Harry Potter-esque, like Witch in the
Narnia.
Wardrobe thing.
It's a little like that, but it's also like, I mean, I'm only 2 episodes in, and it's so far, you know, I was kind of like, it's got a little bit of like possible horror movie, so I don't know if I'm all the way in yet, but it has this potential, like really neat stuff like this. It's a scare. There's a murder. That's how it starts off, with a murder. 2 murders. Or it starts off really weird. And it's this family, a wife and her 3 kids, and they move into her husband's old house that he grew up in. He was murdered, and he was a teacher. And the house is like mysterious, and there's all these keys. And the keys, like one key, it'll take you anywhere you want in the world. You stick it in a door, open the door, and you pop out on the other side.
I like that. That's fun.
And then another key gets you into, you go in a mirror, and you can talk to anybody that's ever died. But not really. It's a trick.
Mm-hmm.
You get stuck in the mirror. It's a vanity thing, and you're stuck in there
That's
forever.
trippy.
Yeah, and I have a feeling it gets really dark. But I was watching it during the Oscars. I watched 2 episodes, and I was like, this is really, really good so far.
I saw the trailer too. So you're in?
So far, 2 episodes in. I didn't watch the trailer.
I was debating it, but I'm like, this is very Narnia.
I had so many people message me that I thought, I got to check this thing out. So it's called Lock and Key. It's on Netflix, and it's got some serious potential right now, especially because there's a woman that's in a well, and she's this kid's echo, I think. I don't know. See, I feel
That part's in the trailer.
Oh, it is?
She's all, are you my echo? And she goes, yes.
Yeah. So she tricked him and took the key to open up anywhere you want. Now she's gone, and she's out killing people.
Oh, what?
She's having sex with this dude, and she's like, choke me. So he starts choking her, and then she's like, he's harder. And she goes, my turn. And so she starts choking this dude and kills him.
So it's not for kids.
Well, I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
I would think
Wow,
not
that
based
sounds
on
like
that.
it's borderline inappropriate.
That don't sound like no Narnia.
Yeah, never mind.
That's
I
on
take that back.
Netflix. That's on Netflix. That's called Lock and Key.